Alrighty then. We're going to be starting off a bit of an early morning stream today. So there it goes, there it goes. Okay. All right. All right. So last night I had the idea to try the Ender IO conduits, and that worked quite well. So this machine now completely works. I also took advantage of the fact that I had to tear it up anyway, and just kind of moved it over. I have space for crafting uh, bricks. I'm not sure what to call these things now. Before, I'd kind of call them crafting flowers because they generally wound up in kind of a flowery shape where you had a cable, then you had like your crafter thingy in the center, and then you had, well, you actually have two of them. And then you'd have, I don't really have any blocks to do this with. Yeah, screw it. Use these. And then you'd have your pattern provider thingies on the sides. And it will kind of going out underneath them. And it would just kind of look like a little flowery thing. It would always kind of be an issue. These couldn't be full blocks. They had to be the panel things with cables running up them for compactness. Otherwise, you'd have to run a cable outside. That thing seems to be a thing of the past now, which is great. Anyway, so now for crafting, there's enough space here for 8 of them, just barely enough. I was kind of surprised by that. And I set it up to have 4 rows of these. So that should be pretty good. I've also gone through and replaced all the cable with smart cable. And I have dense cable down here, which you can't see because it's dark. Night vision, here we go. So I've set up dense cable here, so that way I have quite a bit of channels to work with. And over here, I put a dense cable here so I could easily have a full 8 of these server or ME drives, as well as interface things over here. And of course, that's going to change as things evolve in the future. But for now, that's pretty decent spot to be. This probably should also be changed since it's like eating 32 channels by itself, or 32 possible channels by itself like that. I also didn't reconnect the growth accelerator simply because, well, mostly laziness. Oops. Yes. So gonna need to do a few more things. I want to set up a few more things for auto crafting, but before that, we have an issue. A glowstone issue, like gotten so little glowstone here. I was expecting kind of be rolling in the glowstone once I got the quarry up and running in the nether, but no, I'm not getting quite the amount of glowstone that I need for future projects. So we're going to need to come up with a glowstone solution, and I was kind of thinking, where is it? Glowstone dust. I was kind of thinking we're going to probably turn to mystical agriculture for this. Which means we're going to need to make some glow seeds. Somebody's running water. And that means we're going to need to get an infusion crafting setup. As well as some other things. I might actually automate the crafting of these. How many seeds we got? Seeds. Well, no, this is we're not going to be doing this enough to really justify that. So, Ross prosperity. Yeah, we're not going to really be doing this enough to justify automating that. Um, Nest. First, we should probably build the pedestals before we start making anything else. So, where's the altar and its pedestals? It's got to be here. I'm just not seeing it. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's an awakened variant, but we're just going to go with the normal one. Really, it requires red wool. Do we have... What is it called? Poppy? We do. We have poppies. Okay. Okay. Sure. This... Up or down? He's down. Okay. Alright. And wool. Make a wool. There we go. Smooth. Oh. Okay, so that requires that too. So we're gonna need 9 red wool in total. Let's make 8 more of these. There we go. Okay, and I need more of that. Red dye. Do I happen to have red dye? No, I do not. Poppy. Oh dear. This could be an issue. Let's see. I'm getting 2 from each one of these. Okay. Just barely enough. That's not ideal, but it works for now. I was seriously expecting to place down the wall by accident. Thankfully that didn't happen. Okay, and then we need some gold. We need lots of ODM gold. Oh wait, these have to be made separately. Wait, what? These can be used for all the regular non-awakened crafting recipes, right? Actually, it looks like they can't be. That's kind of interesting. Okay, so we'll just stick with the regular ones then. Alright, and how much stone do I need? I need... that'd be 18, 19, 20 stone. That's not a whole lot. And for gold, they each need 2 gold ingots, so like 18. I probably have that just in my thing. I do, in fact, no. Oh, there we go. I do have that. Okay. So 1 of these, 8 of these. Okay, I'm just gonna set this up here temporarily. Oh, that's nice. That shows little holograms where the things need to go. Eventually, I'll automate this process, but for now, it's not really worth it. Let's see. How many of these things can I make? 5. Alright, let's do this 4 times. We'll make 4 glowstone thingies. Wait, is there a way to make more of these things? It seemed like there was a way to get more. I guess not. You can only get them in the world. I kind of thought you could probably grow them with mystical agriculture, but it does not look like that is in fact the case. What was I after? Glow. Oh, interesting. Okay. Glowstone, so I need that, and I need 4 of those essence. Uh, 4 of those should be basically 1 blue, right? Yep. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. And now I need essentially to grind up 1 glowstone or 1 glowstone block. I hate it when it does that. Okay, and now pretty sure the way it shows doesn't actually matter. Just so long as you have everything present. And then pressure plate. I need a pressure plate. That'll work. And of course, I realize now that I need 3 more. 1, 2, 3. My stomach's telling me that I haven't had breakfast yet. I'll just steal one of these. It's like, hey, breakfast, food, mid-morning, go make. I'll do that in a little while. Not quite right now. I'm playing Minecraft. Okay, that should be good for now. Get those thrown down so I can start making me some glowstone. Put them right here. There we go. Wait. Do they require special soil under them? Sometimes they do. That's not saying any sort of output here. That's concerning. Uh, Tier 3 may require Tier 3 soil. Oh, we got some growth here. Okay. No, I think we're good. I think we are good. Just toss these into the bag. Okay. So what should I automate next? Well, I should probably go to bed. All right, what do we need? Well, I want to get to the point where I'm able to make patterns fully automatic. So apply, oh, whoops, apply pattern. So I need to be able to make these fully automatic, which requires a couple of things. One, access to that. So we're going to need storage buses. Storage bus. Which is 2 pistons and an ME interface. Okay, so we're going to need... Okay. That's not too bad. We can add that to the pile. Where was that? There we go. Pistons, probably not a bad thing to automate. Right, we don't have cobble access right now, so... Well... I should probably actually just toss some cobble into it. That would probably be the way to go. Do I have cobble already here? I do. Let's make some cobble. That should be sufficient levels of cobble. Okay, and that would be this machine here. All right. Oop. It did. I have a cobblestone generator actively running, and I keep forgetting about it. That was entirely unnecessary. All right, well, whatever. That'll get us cobble. And then from there, I could just make the actually cobble. Right, because from there it's gonna okay. Because it does not have access to the thing yet, so I have to manually add cobble in. That should be good amounts of cobble for the moment. Because otherwise it's just gonna hack in the cobble, which is not what I want to do right now. Okay. Uh, right. Storage bus. Can I make the storage bus a thing? I can, in fact, do that. Well, that's an interesting way of doing that. Alright, whatever. That's fine. I think it's probably just a shapeless crafting recipe, which is why I could do that. I don't know why I went all the way in here to put those in there when I could just have reached out here, but whatever. Whatever. I did it. Okay, now I should be able to store... Give me 2 of these things here. There we go. Okay, and now they are going to connect here-ish, essentially. That there and that there. The priority... Interesting. Ah, here we go. Okay. Just add 100. Alright, that'll give it... So it'll try to stick things in here before they try to stick things in there. And that will also try to use it from here first. Need a fast way down, though. Sure. That's fine. That is fine for the time being. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Now it has access to all that garbage. I need more patterns. Turn. Need more glow. Okay. Actually, I need a machine to glowify things, or convert blocks into glowstone. How do we do that? That has loss. That's not great. This would do it. Slag mill also has loss. What are you, Crusher? Well, that seems to do it. What else can this thing crush? That's actually not helpful. Okay. But this thing could do it. It might be worth making. Basic coil iron casing. Black quartz. Okay, so it looks like we're going to need some black quartz. Black quartz. I'm assuming black quartz is subject to fortune. Just hoping to. You know what? You know what? We just inject this directly. I don't have to rely on that. I can just boop. All right, all right. We seem to be getting some now. That's good. That M's do B's good. Alrighty then. Okay, grind. What was it called? Actually, crusher. Crusher. Double crusher. Interesting. Probably got 2 slots instead of 1. Okay, so it's like we need some sticks and some iron. Do I have iron ingots just on hand? I do not. Sticks. Surely I have sticks somewhere. There we go. Oh, apparently I got a book. That I can't use for anything. Use while holding to open. Okay, I guess I just can't be looking at a block when I do this. Okay, interesting, interesting. That's for later, maybe. What's that in there? Okay. How do we get this? Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, so I can't just go into it. I have to make prerequisite things first. I need redstone. Okay, I'll just shove this here for... That's not what I was expecting to happen. Okay. Fascinating. Okay, how do I make basic coils? Does this break up to 9? It does, so... So I need... at least one more. At least one more redstone block's worth of this thing. Okay. All right. Now we need two of these things. Two. And another iron casing. More iron. Nope. This. Soundproofing of this new apartment leaves a lot to be desired. Pretty sure I've mentioned that already, though. Alrighty then. I need cobblestone and flint. Flint. How much cobblestone have I got? That'll probably do. Okay, so perfect. And now I didn't need to come all this way, but I did anyway. Okay, so oh, I need a pattern thing. Do 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 do. Kind of toss that in there. I can throw that in there. Let's see. Churn. Perfect. There we go. Okay, and if I put this here, let's try that again. Okay, cool. Actually, kind of want that to be on top of the machine. So if I do this, oh, come on, lag. There we go. Uh, there, back there. I believe I can make this directional. How do I make this directional? Like that, okay. Interesting. Okay, so yep. And it doesn't look like you can auto eject. That shouldn't be too much of an issue. Oop. Let's do that. That back to that so I don't actually destroy something important. Where are my power cables? Well, we got these ones here. This will work. Gonna have to replace them all eventually anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. Okay. So where's the pathway? It's right there. Okay. I need night vision. There we go. Took a lot more cables than I thought it would, but that's okay. Okay, so what happens if I throw a glow in there? Okay, that's good. I was hoping it might be able to eject on its own, but that does not appear to be the case. But that's fine. I just need a couple of these things. Bonk, bonk. And that there. Sweet. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And now I can throw that into the thing. That. Glowstone. Can I just do that? Perfect. You know what? I can just hit that as well. Just so that way it's kind of specific in where it is. Oop. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So next I need patterns 10. There we go. Okay, now is there a way to make this like a full block? There is not. So trying to keep this automatically filled is going to be interesting. Alright, so... Oh, you know what? I wonder, can we use that for that? We can. Oh. Oh, but there's a 50% loss. I'm not... Oh, that's not good. I was kind of hoping the Crusher would be kind of a universal thing that I could just use... Wait, what? Oh, no. Okay, never mind. Usually it's 100% loss, but this returning 50% is actually good. Okay, okay. I should think of that as a bonus, as it's the only thing that returns that 50%. Everything else is a loss. So that there. Oop. Toss that in there. Okay. I suppose Being able to cook glass would be good. Mainly, I need to be able to convert those things. Give me another one of these things. Need that no more. Glide. Grab one of these. There we go. Yep. That there. That there. Oh, that's not going to be nearly enough space. Okay. But whatever, it's a start. I'm also going to need a crap ton more of these patterns. Can I make 20 more? No, because we don't have sufficient glowstone. It doesn't know how to decompress glowstone. I'm going to need to fix that. Oop. Actually, I should throw that one in here. Suppose I don't really need that on me anymore. That or that. Or any of that, really. I'm doing these backwards, aren't I? God damn it. Okay, so this recipe. This is the one that we want. From 8, yep. So that should be 6. 5, it randomizes the positions. 4, 3, 2. Almost got me. 1. And yeah. Okay. Okay, now can it do the pattern thing? No, because it doesn't have enough iron. Can you give me 10 patterns? Iron. Iron's gonna be rather annoying. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, so that one. That one. That. 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 Almost got me again. That. Ooh. Can I just... No, I can do this. There we go. And then throw iron ingot there. There we go. That's every possible iron it should need. Could need, will need, whatever. Okay, let's try that again. Just enough. Okay. Okay, let's make 4 of these. Well, I can change that. That's pretty easy to fix. Okay, cool, cool, cool. And for these, kind of wish I had a crafting monitor terminal here so I could just watch it as it crafts things, but nope. That'll come later. Ooh, wow, bad lag. Okay, that there, that there, that there, that there, there, that there, and there. Just double check, make sure this one's full. It is, in fact, full. Okay, can you give me another 10 patterns? Because now we got to do the same thing with copper. Copper. Oh, I forgot aged copper was a thing. That's going to be annoying to have to figure out. Maybe I just won't worry about it for now. Yeah, I'm just not going to worry about it for now. That's way too much of a pain. Let's try to account for it this time. All right, all right. So, all right. That. Right, 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 right. Okay, so uh, first page. Do that. Perfect. There we go. Yeah, actually, I swap those around. Okay. Okay, now should have just about everything it needs to make patterns. So if I come over here and go 20, it doesn't know how to make glass. I should probably work on that. Uh, yeah, I'm gonna need to have it figure that out. I should give it the alloy smelter. That's what I should do. Perfect. Actually, I should stay through the night. Okay. Ye old alloy smelter. Let's see, config. Push. Okay, that looks correct to me. Power, there we go. Need a crafter or a pattern thing. Oops. Okay, so let's see. Glass. Oh, I can just, I know I can smelt that up. Well, I want to check the chain thing though. Okay, so we can smelt glass from sand. Uh, can we grind up sand in the crusher? We cannot. Well, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Wait, why is it red sand? Can I click red sand? Okay, regular sand. Okay, regular sand we can get from that. But we don't get all the extra goodies that we get from this. You know, for now it's probably fine. It's probably fine for now. Oh, and it also goes directly from cobble. Interesting. And cobble can be okay, okay, okay. Okay, so glass. Okay. Uh, all right, glass cooked from that. Oh, right. Okay, and made from cobblestone. And made from smooth stone. Okay, so do do do. Okay, should now have just about everything it needs to make that, although hmm. How much glowstone and stuff do I have? Glow. I have 3. That's not really a lot. Oop. How much does it make? 12. That's not too bad. Oh. Okay. I believe I read that applied energistics can now handle having multiple recipes. So if I just kind of... Oh, that's interesting. Pattern itself does not have priority, but we can increase the priority of that. So now we'll try to use essence before it grinds glowstone blocks. Maybe. Maybe that's how that works. All right, all right, all right. I'm not really sure what it's to do at this moment. Maybe set up a create grinding wheel. That might not be a bad idea, honestly. Uh, can I? Okay, good, 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 good. Uh-huh. Okay. Actually, wait. No, I have some blocks in my bag, don't I? I do make use of these. Perfect. There we go. Okay. So where do I shove this thing at? All right, I'm gonna need this here. Oh, this thing's gonna be directionally sensitive, which is gonna be annoying to have to deal with. Uh, Oops, shit. Just try not to do that. Come on. There we go. Right, I need the wrench still. Alrighty then. How am I gonna do this? I need kind of a floor down there, I think. And stone bricks is pretty easy to get a hold of. Just converting that all into bricks is gonna be kind of annoying. How many is this? That's probably a decent amount, honestly. Okay. I believe I have another backpack somewhere around here. Oh, I've got these two backpacks here. It's not necessary anymore. Okay, so forget. Okay, that. Yep. Use that. Well, I suppose if I'm going to be just doing that directly, there's no reason to have that there. Oh, this thing can only handle 2 recipes. Ew, well, It's gonna work. Or maybe it'll be fine. Remember that one, so that we have at least one slot to shove more into. Um, Use that. Apply. And then actually, wait, I have that right there. I could just do this. Whoop, 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 whoop. Stop. That. Well, I guess I didn't need to have it stopped. Okay, and now I can just take a backpack. Did I not pick up the backpack? I did not, in fact, pick up the backpack. Pop that there. Let's upgrade this a little bit to one of these. Oops, forgot it has to be its own wrench. There we go. Okay. There we go. Bit of struggling, finally managed it. Uh, Sleep first. Okay. Nope. Not there. Uh, yeah, let's build some walls, actually, just thinking about it. I have absolutely no idea how much material this is going to take. Probably quite a lot. Nope, stop flying, damn it. Okay. Hey, sometimes it'll continue flying even after I've stopped pressing the buttons, causing me to overshoot. I need to clear out these. Any others that need to be removed? This one does. I think that's it, honestly. I'm a bad aim, so the rest are fine. I can't see squat. There we go. I really need to upgrade this jetpack. Okay. I'm gonna go get some more water while it does that. So I'll be right back. Ran out of stone, didn't it? Okay, okay. Yep. Uh, huh. No, if I just threw this crap in here. And came over here and got some of the stone. I have redstone on me, perchance. I do have some, but I don't think I have enough. That should do it. Okay, I'm gonna stop being lazy and just upgrade this crafting thing. Alright, fine. Wait, does it have anything in it? It does, so I should probably let it empty out first. Is this the one? Yeah, this is the one. Okay, do that. There. And then pipe it out. Okay. Alright. Toss that in there, toss that in there. That doesn't need to compress anything. What was I doing? Right, upgrading this crafter thing. So 1, 2. Okay, so I just need 4 crafting tables and 4 redstone torches. Then that should not be an issue. One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two. Okay. Let's see here. Forget. Okay, so we got this. Okay, so we got 4. This is one of those situations like, it's like, why do I have that one there? 26, that makes a little more sense. Just one of it, though, really doesn't. 1. Okay. Uh, use that. Apply. Use that. Apply. Except it's going to be internal. Okay, and then that's apply. I think that is correct. Oh, no, wait, hold it. No, that is not correct. Because... yeah, alright. Now I have that. And now that. Hard to tell what's actually set to external and internal. It's the stupid interface bug that's got going on here. Okay, I think we're good now. Right. I actually have to have a place for it to go. This is the right one, right? Yep. That is correct. There we go. This is probably going to take a few minutes. Oh, saw that out of the corner of my eye and was really confused. Okay. That will probably be a good amount. Alright, this is taking a while. Is there anything I can do while this is running? I suppose I don't need this anymore. Just plop that down there. Alright, so I'm going to need create carriage. It looks like a wooden slab of some sort. Slab. Do I not have one? Guess I just don't have one ready made. Okay, that's fine. Do I have andesite casings? That is looking like a no, which is unusual. Alright, I'm gonna need to harvest more trees. Alright, well, all my mana regenerates. I can toss it a stack there. I lagged a few times, so I'm not sure if I got all the spaces. It looks like I did. Nice. Okay. Alright, and now for the andesite. That should be sufficient. I hear zombie, but I don't see zombie. Oh, there he is. Alright, well. Oh. Yeah, of course that wouldn't work. Okay, I was expecting that to make less than it did. But I'm okay with that. What does it also take to make thing that the carriage rides upon? I thought that would have had the word carriage in its name, so I'm surprised it didn't pop up already. Ah, there it is, gantry. That should be sufficient for that. Yeah, I'm just gonna pull that back out. Okay. Almost done. Okay, so... I'm gonna need a clutch. Or, not a clutch. Gear shift. Does gear shift do what I want it to do? Yes, gear shift is what I want. Okay, so... Actually, I might already have a gear shift. I have a sequenced gear shift, which is close, but not quite. Alright, well... Yep. Okay, that's done. Uh, I'm gonna need to automate this at some point, and at some point should probably be soon-ish. But I'm lazy. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so that there. Then we have ourselves the gantry, or I guess it's the carriage. The gantry is the whole thing that it rides on. The gear shift. Where's the gear shift? Here we go. I need another one of these. Gear shift. Okay, can I just shove all this into a thing? I can't now. I need a way of transmitting redstone. Redstone. I'm gonna need 2 iron plates then. Do I have iron on me? I do. I can just kind of do this. Press. Area of effect. Filter item. I need to move away from that thing because I'm just eating up all the experience. Okay. Oh, that gave me a bonus. Oh, wait, yeah, no, that it did give me a bonus. Okay, okay, sure. Okay, and this, I need cobblestone, which I have down here. Okay, how are you doing? It's done. Okay, cool. All right, so what else am I going to need? I'm probably going to need glue. Glue, which is going to require an iron plate and that stuff. Okay. Okay, it's going. It's just going slowly and down and below. Oh, I see it. It did that. Okay. All right. So quite soonish, I'm going to have to automate that. Applied fluid, fluid peer to peer. Really? It doesn't have a fluid bus? Bus. Actually, could the regular bus just handle fluids? Meter pad. Okay. Fluid items. Okay. Okay. So yes, this can handle fluids. Interesting. Amazing. My everything hurts now. Feel like I'm lucky to have bones after that. All right. What was I doing? Let's go sink. All right. So it needs terracotta, which is crafted from. Cooking that. Which is made from that. Okay. Yep. And I'm not entirely sure it's worth creating an actual recipe for this, but whatever. Uh, do we have a bucket? Do not. Toss that in there for the moment. Okay, so. Well, easy enough to get a hold of. I'm not sure if I have water nearby. It left a hole for the Enderman. Okay. Thanks, builder. Thanks. Okay. Um. Alright, I'll do this wall next. Oh, but I have to get rid of all these mage lights here. Now for the long wait as we fly back up. You know, if there's water there, I can just go steal it real quick. Yoink. Looks like there's a few holes in the wall. That's annoying. What's going on there? Oh, just holes in the walls. Okay. I'm going to toss this in here and have it make me a sink. Sink. Have to spell it right. Okay. Really, I don't have any clay? Right, I guess it's all over at back at the old base. Okay. Oops. Sink. Can I make one now, or is it so just okay? Well, tear chata 5. Have it make 5 Odin. Now what do I need for sink? I need that bucket back. Bucket. Kind of like how it pins things that you've recently told it to make to the top there. That's actually kind of somewhat helpful. Oop, what's going on here? Okay, interesting. So it needs to be set to pull in order for things to push into it. Okay, that works. Oop, wrong one. And sink. And I need a bus. I need a storage bus. Oh, cool. I can click on that to see the crafting stuff. Cool. Alright, so temporarily I'm just going to shove this here. That should give it access to water. Okay, so next I need slime balls. Um, wait, what? that's interesting. Okay, so we're gonna have this. Have this. Plot this here. Cool, cool, cool. I can then do something like this. Okay. Okay, what's what here? All crafting. Okay. That, that, that. Oop. I'll get it from bone meal. That. Okay, and that means I'm going to need to go grab some cactus. Okay. Blue requires 2 slime balls. Slime, which I just happen to already have. Okay. Also need an iron ingot. Do I happen to have one of them on hand? I do, in fact. Okay. I need to go use the bathroom real quick, so I will be right back. Okay. Looks like the builder's probably done with that section. Throw this here. No, no. Throw this here. Let's try that again. A little bit less fail, preferably. Okay. That. There. There. Now for this epic fly up journey. I need to wait for my spacebar. And by that I mean something to weigh it down, not just waiting on this. Okie dokie. You know, it occurs to me I probably could have just put the thing in box mode and it just do the whole thing all in one go, but I wasn't smart enough for that. Also, I don't really have a quarry available to clear out the top there, so never mind. Okay, what was I doing? All right, well, let's see. Where's that? There we go. Okay. Kind of want to bring it to about here-ish. Actually, be easier to move the power thing instead of the create thing. There we go. Why did that hurt me? Alright, so I think... Yeah, let's do it one more, then that, but somewhere else. Somewhere more useful, like there. Oops. Perfect. Okay. Excuse me? Did we run out of bricks? Wow, I did not think that was going to run out. Okay. Slight change of plans then. I need to put all this back in here. And we need to go get some more brick. Yeah, you know what? We can do that. That's perfectly fine. This, use, that. Switch to internal. You're not switching to internal. Why aren't you switching to internal? Switch to internal, damn it. Internal. I clicky, but you know doey. What is going on here? Why is this not working now? What is going on? Okay. You know what? We're going to do this. We're going to apply, and then we're going to switch that. There we go. Hopefully that'll work now. Wait. Yeah, once again, we're hitting that point where it's like, why do I even have that there? Like, why not just break that down? It's not really enough to justify that. And didn't even do anything anyway, so whatever. Okay. Wait, what? Why are you putting that in internal? That's supposed to go in external. God damn it. Okay. There we go. That's going to take a little while. So while it's doing things, we can be doing things here. Actually, I'm going to steal a few of these. That'll probably be enough. Where's my builder thingy-mabobber? There it is. Okay, so I'm going to need C. There we go. How close do I need to be for it to do that? Closer than I would have thought, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. Okay. So I just kind of do. No. Okay. Well, let's do that. Kind of build a little bit of a platform here. We probably don't need that much. Did I do that by accident? So I should probably put this further back now I'm looking at this. No, no, wrong spell, wrong spell. There we go. Okay. Oh, I'm out of stone. Okay, well, I guess I'll grab some more. That should be sufficient. Let's try it again without falling off, preferably. There we go. Okay, now to light up this space here. There we go. That should prevent things from spawning. Okay. Let's get one of these. I actually need that wrench still. And let's place this right here. I don't need the rest of this for the time being. All right. Do need more andesite stuff, so okay. Okay, now I need the gear shift. Okay, and now lever, right? Yep. Okay, so redstone signal is applied. It reverses direction. Yep. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, so actually, I will build off the back of this. That'll work. Okay, so I want. Where's my gantry shaft thing? This. Kind of just need 2 blocks. Oh no, wait, that's correct. That's correct. So here. Yes. Okay. Okay. Uh, actually, I wonder, could I just do something as simple as like a redstone block? Ooh, whoa, whoa. Massive lag there. Okay, so what happens if I just shove a redstone block on here? Would it propagate the redstone? Where'd my lever go? I put that away, didn't I? Okay, so if I plot this down here, that does not reverse directions. Okay. That's fine. I believe I have another gearbox that I can test this out with. Oh, hey, got that there. Do I not? Kinda looks like I don't. Okay. That's easy enough to fix. Oh, wait, damn, I just ran a backpack here. What's in it? Oh. Okay, whatever. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Honestly, I should probably just make more of those because obviously I'm going to need them. All right, so if I do that, if I hit this, and like shove this in here. Ooh, okay, okay, that simplifies things significantly. Can I just do it with the alloy wire? Perfect, okay. And then awesome. Okay, so this will always be going the same direction regardless of the input. Nice. Okay. Perfect. Okie dokie. And now I kind of need to make that vertical again. Uh, 2 more. Okay, okay. Where are my casings? There we go. That was not what I was after. There we go. Perfect. Okay. And now I can two of these in here. One there. Oops. Actually, yeah. Okay. Okay. No, actually, I want that there. Okie dokie. Okay. So this will go here. Oh, nope. That needs to come down one more. That goes there. There we go. Come on. Okay. 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 Output thing. Okay. This here. Um, leave that there a little bit better. There we go. Oh, right. Okay, I forgot about that, but you know what? We can work around that. Okay, I need more ODs. Well, that's less than ideal. Of course. Of course it would be. Okay, that one's going the correct way. There we go. Okay. There. Oops. Oops, shit. Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, I'm fully aware of where that at. There we go. Now, that there, that there. And, I kinda don't remember what I built this for. Turn. Okay. Now what I can do is this. And then perfect. Okay. Though now that means that these two need to be updated. To use the new thing here. Nope, that was it. Nope, that's andesite. Actually, wait a minute. That one actually doesn't change. This one changes. Use. So that's now going to become gravel. Use. This will now become sand, but there's no reason to have it know about the possible additionals. Unless I'm willing to have it run through stacks at a time. And there we go. Let's go check on the brick making. Seems done. Got a few more this go around. Alright, and I think with that I want to take a break, so I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you for watching. In case I don't stream anymore today, have